Hello, everybody. It's me, Ash, and today we're going to talk about Duet Night Abyss, the new well, it's not a gotcha game, the new RPG out of Hero Studios in China. So this game takes place in a distant world, a fantasy world, where you play as this character. You can pick a male or female character. I went with female, obviously, but you can do whatever you want as far as that goes. You find yourself losing, without too much spoilers, you end up needing to find someone, which sounds familiar but is actually quite different. So the plot is, at this point in the game that I'm at, you kind of are just making ends meet. So it starts off pretty down to earth, but the story is interesting and the characters are very entertaining. I find myself laughing a lot at the interactions, laughing, smiling, feeling for them. All that stuff is pretty fun. So the characters, really good. Um, you know, so characters, top notch. Story, really good so far. Movement, I'll show you the movement is really fluid and fast paced. You could do all kinds of crazy stuff movement wise. Double jump, high jump, all kinds of stuff. Combat is pretty simple. More or less, you just got normal stuff. Very fluid. The game is pretty fast paced. You're moving quickly, you're fighting quickly. But I like that. It all feels very, very fluid, where you can do all kinds of different stuff. Melee attack, range attack, and also you could have teammates help you. That is the real short and sweet as far as, exactly, the basics. All the stuff will be told to you in the main story, but as far as what my thoughts are on it, I think it's all very well done. I think it's a beautiful game. I think the story is good, the characters are good. Animation, top notch. Sound design, also great. I'm playing it in English. So that's all of those kinds of things. Other things you might want to know about. So this game is marketed as being totally free to play. In other words, every character, every weapon in the game can be unlocked for free. Now, how you do this isn't necessarily quite clear at first. You get a lot of characters just by doing the main story and events. Like, you're gonna get all these characters just by playing the story. So when you start, you're gonna start off doing the main story. Once you get to level 40, you start unlocking other gameplay features where you actually farm characters and weapon stuff. Now, I haven't quite gotten to the ability to do that so far, so I don't quite know what the rates are like. But in short, in order to not be a gacha game, you have to earn everything. And you have to work hard to do so. The main way you get characters is by just playing the game. But you'll also be able to unlock them at a later point with these things. They're called thoughts. Thoughts can be acquired a few different ways. You can acquire them by paying with cold hard cash. In other words, you're going to pay for this premium currency and then just buy the shards at the shop. But the other way you can get them is called covert commissions, where you get this currency by playing the game, and you'll be able to unlock this thing called a secret letter. So secret letter clues become secret letters, and you could use secret letters to, get one specific to a weapon, or a character, or a demon wedge. Demon wedges are like artifacts in this game, or relics, for those who play other gacha games. So, TLDR, you can acquire everything. You acquire everything with enough leveling and enough grinding. But you could also just pay for it. So that's how you get characters and stuff. This currency, you cannot get except by paying for actual money. So, obtaining characters, you can... it's a big selling point and a really cool thing that you can acquire pretty much anything in the game so long as you're willing to spend the time on it. That said, are we about to get attacked? Alright, let's show off some of that combat. Over here. I mean, those are harmless, but you get what I'm saying. So yeah, that is how you get characters and weapons and unlock all the things. What else is there to talk about? So there's a lot of stuff to do in the game, a lot of side quests, exploration you could do. It's not like truly open world. You do have like instanced regions and such. There is an out of bounds, you know, all that kinds of thing. You'll see that there's like a bunch of world maps too, a lot of different regions, but just like Star Rail, you're kind of just gonna go from place to place. Comparison to other gacha games. Well, this isn't a gacha game, so that's not really a comparison. But if I were to compare it to just the raw RPG elements of Genshin or Star Rail or one of those other games, this game is by far much more of an RPG with progression, with stuff like how combat works. You know, you get things like, oh, that's not it. Stuff like how combat works, all kinds of crazy stuff. Quests. It's not really comparable. It does a lot of unique things. The movement is pretty unique. The combat, I haven't played a game with combat like this before, but I can't speak for all the games that are out there. Characters, great. Story, great. Animation, top tier. Most of the time. I'll show you some downsides of this game too. You'll see in a moment when I go to town here. TLDR. Overall, a lot of effort was put into this game. You can definitely see it. Definitely worth a play. It's free to play. Actually free to play. But pay to win. Is that another Pokemon? It is. You know, there are a lot of different mechanics too, like Pokemon's here. Wish me luck. Ah, I failed. Rip. But yeah, so there's all kinds of different things you could do in the game. Well, let me find an NPC just so you can see what I'm talking about, though, as far as the way they talk. So you'll see there is a difference in detail in the NPCs. They don't even fucking move. Like, just standing stone still, not even blinking. So there are some corners cut as far as that goes. Lady just pointing randomly for no reason. Let me find somebody to talk to. That's definitely a character. All right, let's find a person to talk to, and you'll see what I mean. Over here. But basically, most of the game is well done. It's pretty complete with very few bugs. There are a couple small bugs, but they should be coming out in time. Long story short, I recommended this game. You know, it's very cool. If you want in-depth guides on like exactly how progression works, how farming works, etc., by all means, post in the comments below and I'll make videos on those things. I was just kind of giving my first impressions on the game. I'm definitely enjoying it. Definitely going to keep playing it. And I hope you'll come to my stream and watch me play it. And then there's drops and rewards too if you do that as well. But long story short, definitely give this game a look. It's pretty. It's fun. I recommend it. And I'll keep updating you as I go on. But this is what I think right out the gate. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to my channel if you want more content. You can also go to my other platforms, links in the description below. And yeah, other than that, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it, and subscribe to my channel if you want more content. Y'all are awesome, and I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Take care, stay hydrated, and yeah, go have some fun. I exploded.